Welcome, Miller's Monsters, and I'm Mr. Beelzebub. This here is Echo and Edgar P. The Scully decided to take the weekend off and stayed home, basically because I was too tired to go up the flight of stairs again to get him and drag his ass in the car. So he stayed home. Sorry. He'll be back. So we're going through, and we've been trying to figure out our top 5 vampire movies. Come on up here. Show your face. Help me out here. Here. Try and get that. And I started off with 100 movies. Narrowed it down to this short list here. And these are movies I have seen. Really a lot of my favorites. Blade. Love the Blade series. Wesley Snipes. I can't wait to see what they do with the remake. Based on the comic book, but I really enjoyed that series. Fright Night, the newer one, was good. That made it to the final grouping. Near Dark, excellent movie. Bill Paxton. They're traveling vampires, and that was very, very well near the top 5 as well. And then a few from my youth. You have The Night Stalker, which is probably one of the first horror movies that gave me nightmares when I was a kid. And Salem's Lot, of course, from my youth. Now those two didn't have a lot of gore, so that kept them out of the top 5. And still very, very terrifying for a young kid my age. And then there was Vampires. I also put into the final grouping as well, and that's a John Carpenter film. I love the Vampire Hunter theme. Those are my favorite vampire movies, whether it's Van Helsing or any other kind of vampire hunter. That's why Blade got in there. Come on, get up. Up. Come on. Show your face. Thank you. You're in this as well. So Blade, I love that. Obviously, he's a vampire, half vampire that hunts vampires. But I really did like the John Carpenter film with James Woods, Daniel Baldwin, and I thought it was well done and enjoyed that as well. All right, so the name of top 5. Here we go. And some of the ones I didn't mention show up in the top 5, and that's why. Oh, this is hard, but at number 5, I'm going to put the original. No, I'm not. I just changed my mind. I'm going to put The Lost Boys at number 5. Very good movie. One of my favorite, obviously, vampire movies. The comedy in that was great. Jason Patric, Corey Haim, Diane Weiss, and Bernard Hughes. Very excellent vampire film. Family moves into a small town that's overrun by vampires, and all hell breaks loose. Not as much gore in that one. That's why I kind of put it lower on the list. But at number 4 then will be Fright Night, the original. Okay, with Chris Sarandon, William Rags, Dale, and Amanda Beers, and Bierce, and Roddy McDowall. And this is really one of my favorites because of the horror host theme. Roddy McDowall plays the old wash-up horror host that has to help save the day and vanquish the vampire. So that is number 4. And then number 3, oh my goodness, I'm going to put From Dusk Till Dawn. What can I say about that? That is really a great movie. You got George Clooney, Harvey Keitel, Salma Hayek, who am I leaving out? Juliette Lewis, Quentin Tarantino, Tom Savini. That's a star-studded cast if I ever saw one. Plenty of gore in this one. Now we get into some of the goriest fare. Plenty of gore. There's some comedy. Just an excellent vampire movie. And that leaves number 2, and I'm doing a cop-out. On number 2, I'm saying any vampire movie that has Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing in it. Of course, Christopher Lee as Dracula, Peter Cushing as Van Helsing. If I wanted to make it, maybe I will one day make a top 5 of those vampire movies. But that's at number 2. I love them. I love the classics. Now there's a little bit of blood, not much gore, not like in like there is in From Dusk Till Dawn, but still love them all. They're all excellent, and I'm going to go through them all again, and you'll get to them one by one. And that finally leaves number 1. And, well, it's not surprising. This, to me, is one of the most excellent vampire movies, and the concept was fantastic. 30 Days of Night. And I just thought, being in Alaska where it's nighttime for, who knows, 30 days, right? And just being the vampires figure this out, and they go up there to feed for 30 days undisturbed. Plenty of gore in this. I just thought it was great. And then the ending, I thought fitted well as sacrifices had to be made to vanquish this group of vampires. So there you have it. There's my top 5. I know there's many more. You're going to say out there, Bela Lugosi as Dracula. Yeah, it's fine. But if I'm going to go classic, I'm going Christopher Lee. And I'm not a big Dracula and in the romantic, what was that, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I wasn't into that romantic side of that one. I should mention Van Helsing. That was real. I really did enjoy that movie. I think it's a fun movie. I don't know why more people don't like it, but I can understand why, because once again, it's one of these movies that went for, he's going after global domination, and it took away from that intimate gothic feel. I have heard rumors they might be trying that again. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know any information on it, but if I come up with any, I will share it with you. So I hope you liked my top 5, and if you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and set yourself up for notifications so you don't miss another episode. And tell your friends to like, subscribe, and watch as well. Everyone is welcome here, even vampires. So, and your comments, send your comments, questions, and pictures or true life stories of the paranormal you'd like to share. You can reach me at tim@millersmonsters.com, and we will talk to you later.